Hey guys, welcome to the third part of the Learn jQuery in 30 Days series. In this part, I will be talking about some more jQuery selectors, some of the classes, how to select classes in jQuery, and some of the event listeners, and some of the manipulation of the DOM. So get started. I have nothing special. I have two button tag in my index.html, two buttons, and if I want to select this button, if I had a ID in the button, same ID hunk, and if I want to select that button, I will go to my main.js page where I have a document.ready function waiting for me to type something. I will use the jQuery $sign. I will open the two brackets. I will use single quotes. I will use a pound sign, and after this it says hunk. That I have used a pound sign because it's a ID, and I will use hunk. Oh, sorry. I will use copy that hunk out and paste it at hunk. We have selected the element, and we will set its text text to we will set its text to Google. Okay, when we open the page in the browser, you can see that our button has changed its space to Google. Okay, that's how we select a tag by its ID. And if I give this button ID as well of hunk, this button will not get selected. You can see that we have changed the ID of button first to Google, and button second is only DDD because ID is single. If I change it to class, and if give it a class, and class is selected by dot class hunk, we will see that both tags are changed to Google. You can see that Google has been changed. Okay, and if I want to select all the buttons in the DOM or in the web page DOM or in the web page, we will use that. We will simply type out colon. I missed that. Increase the font. We'll type out simply colon button, and if now I refresh, nothing changed because we have selected all the buttons in the web page. Okay, that's it. And now we will make a button. We'll give a button ID. Okay, now we will make a div with the ID of feedback. In this example, I want to do that if anyone press this button hello, we should type out a message hello to that div. Okay, this div is empty. We will clear out our jQuery. We will refresh the page. You can see that div is empty. It says button hello. Okay, we will select that button. We will select it because ID will select it hunk, and we will add a event listener. A event listener is a handler that listen for event. For example, that's wait for you. If you give a click event, I will write it out first for you, then I will explain it. If I give a click event, click, it means that whenever this element is clicked, you have to perform something. That's wait for the element to get triggered. It's a trigger. Whenever someone press that out, it will perform a anonymous function or the function which you want to perform. I will write hunk.click, and we will give a function inside that what we have to do when that button is pressed. Okay, we will give a anonymous function inside, and we will select our feedback div. We will select it out. We will give we will say dollar hash feedback dot text. Text means as if you have ever written JavaScript, the most familiar functions are length and value. You can change the value of any object by writing that out, like value is equal to, for example, if we said hello, that can work, but in jQuery it's more easier. You have to use a function named text with two parameter brackets, and give the message what you want to display inside that, in single quotes or double quotes, whatever you want. I will write hello Hussein. Okay, I will refresh my page, press that hello button. You can see that div has been changed, it's now hello Hussein. That worked out pretty simple. That was pretty simple in this. Okay, now I will do one more thing. If I want to display it in, I will want to change the style of that tag, I will go to select that div also, hash feedback dot css. Okay, css is another function of jQuery. If you write that in JavaScript, it's like dot style dot whichever property of css you want to trigger. Okay, like color. If you want to trigger color, and color you will give like this in JavaScript, but it's far more way easier in jQuery to do. We will use a CSS function. It will take two parameters. First will be the way you want to, the way I should say it, a way or whatever its name. We will write color and a comma, and I will write the color which I want to, and I want a yellow color. Okay, I will do like that. Okay, when we click hello, its color has been changed to yellow. Or we can, now if I want to give more functions, you can do like that. You can add another CSS. We will give its border, or I will give background to black. Okay, this will also work. Okay, you can see that background color has been changed to black, and the text is yellow. Or there's a one more way to do it in a simple, and it's less writing. You can create an object. I will create a var css object, and I will write this out like this. I want to change the color to yellow. Okay, I want to change the background to black. I want to change the padding to 10 pixels. Okay, 10 pixels, and border should be of 1 pixel solid right color. That's out. We have created a object by name CSS object. We will pass that object inside here. We'll pass that object inside, and when we refresh and when we click that, you can see all the CSS properties which we have given are applied to that div. For example, the text color is yellow, its background is black, it has a padding of 10 pixels, and it has a border of red color. You can see that if you are using a Chrome, you can inspect the elements and see all the properties has been applied. Color yellow, background color black, padding 10 pixels, border 1 pixel solid, background position, and repeat. There are the default styles which are given. Okay, that's another object. And if I want to now let's talk about something about this. If you have ever written JavaScript, you will know this keyword, this keyword. This means the current element, or the current element or node in which you are presently. For example, if if we talk about this example, in this example, dollar this is that hello button, because we are presently talking about hello button. And if I console dot log this, we can see upon my console, and you can see that button has been selected. You can see we have a button with the ID of hunk. Okay, we are currently at the button, and if we want to change the text of the button to from hello to buy, we will use this dot text dash to buy. Okay, and we will click that out, and you can see the text of the button has been changed and the styling has been provided. One thing will be surrounding in your mind, that why we have used this. We can use the ID of the element. Sometimes it's more familiar to use this because we don't know in which element we are presently. That's why JavaScript has given an object named this, which covers the element which you are currently in. That's why it's familiar to use this. If you are not familiar to use this, you can use the ID of hunk. That will also work, but it's better to use this because every time you don't know in which element you are currently working. Click hello, the button changed to buy, and the text the div and its styles has been applied. So guys, that's it for this video. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and visit my blog Hunk Lessons. It's awesome. Bye.